Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, where we're going to explore the city's 5 most walkable neighborhoods today, where residents and visitors can enjoy the charm, accessibility, and community spirit that make Bloomington a delightful place to explore on foot. I'm Wendy Kohlmeier. I'm with the BTown Realty Team. I have helped hundreds of people move in and out of Bloomington over the years. And if you would like some help on moving to Bloomington, please reach out. I have all my contact information in the description below. Don't hesitate. If you like what you see in this video, please subscribe right now. I do videos all about living in Bloomington every week. You don't want to miss a new video from me. First place that we're going to start is downtown Bloomington, which is the heart and soul of the city. It's got a mix of historic architecture, little boutique shops, charming local restaurants, and it's a cultural hotspot, right? So it's a mix of students and residents. It's very lively, especially on any type of game days or when parents are in town visiting their students at IU. It is all very walkable, but what you're gonna get in downtown there are 2 condo buildings that you can purchase from, and they're not going to be cheap. So living in downtown is going to be an expensive experience for you, but if you want that vibe that downtown gives, and walking down historic Kirkwood Avenue and taking in the shops and the theater and just the local culture. Kirkwood goes right from the downtown to the sample gates of Indiana University, so it's kind of a cool place. There are, above all the stores around the square, is apartments. Some of those apartments are Airbnbs they've turned into, so if you're lucky you can find something there. They do have a couple of hotels downtown. There's the Graduate and 2 other hotels right in downtown. So you want to keep that in mind. Farmers Market is downtown. It's every Saturday morning, and so you want to be sure and take that in if you are visiting here, or of course if you're a resident you know about it, and it's all right downtown. There's also a grocery store, Blooming Foods, downtown, and there's some other little shops that you can get snacks, and of course all the restaurants downtown. There's quite a few. So discuss that in an upcoming video, but not today. Just west of downtown lies the Near West Side neighborhood. Now, the Near West Side neighborhood just became historic in December of 2022. So what that means is people that are residents there and people that are coming in to buy new houses, you have to have everything approved through the city, whether you decide to change out your roof, paint it a different color, put new windows in. Whatever you do, you have to get permitting from the city on that, because you can't tear a house down, you can't do anything without the city approving it. That's what this means by being in a historic neighborhood. All the houses in there are really old. They have done a few new ones. It's pretty hard to get permitting through the city for the new ones, so anything that you do on these houses, you do want to get permission before you make any improvements on the exterior. The Near West Side neighborhood is very walkable to downtown. It's just a couple blocks to the west. They're very charming little houses. So there are a few big houses there, but it's very much a mix of student rental and locally owned and rental there. So there's a park there, there's a school close by. You want to check that all out, and of course it's very walkable to Blooming Foods, the grocery store, and there's little cafes and restaurants sprinkled all around the perimeter of the Near West Side, so you will be good there. If you can find a house there, that's a pretty easy walkable area. Now to the south of that is the Prospect Hill neighborhood, and that is a historic district. It's also very popular, and it's adjacent to the Hopewell neighborhood, which is new and upcoming. And the Hopewell neighborhood it's probably 3 to 5 years down the line, because they just knocked down the original Bloomington Hospital and they are going to put in infrastructure, and that takes some time. But what's going to be there is a mixture of single family housing, paired housing, and multifamily housing. So there also will be a lot of different shops. As you're getting to the Hopewell neighborhood, it's close to the downtown Kroger there, and it's adjacent to the Beeline Trail, so that goes all the way through Bloomington, and it's very convenient for sure. East of downtown is the Elm Heights neighborhood, and that is the original neighborhood that started building homes for professors at Indiana University way back in the day. So there's big, lovely houses there, limestone houses, brick houses, and the architecture is amazing. So you can find one of those. There's all different types of houses. You will find some small houses. Mostly it's larger homes, and it's all adjacent to the university, so it's very walkable to IU, and it's not far from downtown, so you can walk. It's very bikeable also, so you can walk and bike with no problems there. That's really nice too. And last but not least, we have Bryan Park area, which is south of IU and south of Elm Heights. And it has a very large park, and I will show you a video all about Bryan Park. It's got a large community swimming pool there, but there's also tennis courts and trails around the park and through the park that you can walk on, ride your bike on. There's also a really nice children's playground there, and plenty of green spaces. There's a baseball diamond there, do softball and baseball, and they also have shelter areas that you can rent out for your events, whether it's a graduation event or community event. So you can rent out their shelter houses, and there's picnic tables and scattered throughout the park. So if you just want to go there during the day for lunch, you can do that as well. Now, all the houses to the east of Bryan Park are a lot bigger. Some built in, say, the 40s through the 60s. And very nice area of older homes. And to the west and south of the park, there's going to be houses that were built in the 40s, 50s, maybe a little older too. They're going to be a lot smaller, but very popular, and popular because it's actually walkable. It's going to take a little bit longer to walk into Indiana University. You can easily ride a bike, and Bloomington is very bike and pedestrian friendly, so you can jump on your bike and there's bike paths everywhere. It's really easy. Instead of, if you're going into campus, instead of fighting for a parking place there, you can ride your bike. And same thing with downtown. Instead of parking in a parking garage or in metered parking, you do have ability to park your bike there. So whether you're looking for vibrant city life or historic charm, these 5 neighborhoods have a great balance of community engagement, accessibility, and natural beauty. There's trees everywhere. We are a tree city, and it's very friendly, so you'll definitely want to check that out. In your walking shoes and tour these neighborhoods. It will give you some great exercise, whether you're visiting or you actually live there. So embrace the city's unique character, connect with the friendly community that calls this place home, and I will see you next week.